So now we're going to talk about HTML boilerplates. Just as all humans have the same skeleton structure, we all have a head, a feet, a spine, so does an HTML page. All HTML pages share a common structure, and this common structure is called the boilerplate, which is just a fancy word for a template that we can reuse all the time. Our boilerplate will always contain tags such as doc type and HTML and body and head and so on. And this will save us a lot of time from having to manually type the same code over and over again for creating new pages. You can even make your own custom boilerplate as well. So here's what a boilerplate looks like. And the doc type element, and this is a special tag. We've never encountered a tag like this before. Notice it starts with an exclamation mark right after the open angle bracket, followed by doc type in all cap, followed by HTML. The name itself tells us what this does. It lets our browser know that this is going to be an HTML document. So moving forward, every one of your HTML files must have doc type HTML as the very first tag. Next, we have our HTML tag. So there's actually a tag called HTML. And this is a root element of our HTML page. Just like how a tree has a root, our HTML page has a root as well. And that root is the HTML tag. And then every other tag will come under this HTML tag. The next tag is head. So every page has a head as well, and then a title. And we'll go into what this means in a few seconds. And then every page will have a body. And the body is what contains all the other elements that we'll be writing. For example, H1, or paragraph, or image, or even video. Then finally we notice our body tags are closed out, and then our HTML tags are closed out, and that's the end of our boilerplate. So now let's look at this in real time in brackets. I have a boilerplate here. Let's preview this. And notice the title tag shows the page title in our browser right here. These other tags, like HTML and doc type, we won't see firsthand. The users won't see them at all, but the browser is actually reading line by line from line 1, then line 2, line 3, line 4, and so on, and then rendering all these tags. But the only tags it's rendering that the user can see is H1 and paragraph. And that's all a boilerplate is. We can add new tags. I can add an additional paragraph tag. I can reuse this template. So this is the power of boilerplates. And if this doesn't click right now, it will click the deeper you dive into HTML.